7, 2, 3, 1, 4. 7, 2, 3, 1, 4. 6, 7, 7.
Mana pitch. Centuries ago, we built a city on this coast to exploit a vast underground supply event. A black, viscous raw material we refined into powerful mana gems. Soon after, the city became a magnet for unlikely events known as glitches, and improbable people called glitchers. Eventually, most citizens came to call Manapitch City by a new name. We present Managlitch, City of Accidental Wonders. Do try to keep your aura clear, citizen.
Glenn, 755 here. The place is Z frequency 2308. The time is now, and the people are Managlitch City Underground, a reasonably allied team of genders, skin tones, philosophies, and soda preferences, all with a common cause. We broadcast by net, info tower, and data scry every open period, hoping to help you stay grounded in the City of Accidental Wonders. Witch Month has arrived in year 715, and as expected, there's a chill in the air and brisk breezes slipping through the streets of our lovely city. All over, decorations of fabulous fanged and clawed creatures have popped up on lawns and in shop windows. Decorations for Sunbottom's Eve have also popped up on the store shelves. 2 months early, but whatever. Nevertheless, candy sales are steadily rising, catfolk are almost a common sight in the streets now, and theaters and info towers are filled with gory dramas about dead folks refusing to stay that way. You know, I'm proud of Managlitch City. In a year of actual supernatural beings bringing death and pain to unlucky citizens, it's nice to see that we aren't too scared to indulge in the holiday traditions. Perhaps it's as they say, the rituals of Witch Month, and Witchnight especially, help drive off evil and danger by mocking it. They tell me that a protective hex or two isn't as useful on some other planets, but around here, having a useful set of spells is always a good idea. On that subject, if you're worried about having the right incantations available when Witchnight rolls around, we can help. Let us remind you that for several decades now, the Department of Ritual Documentation has maintained a listing of registered spells and wards. These are all verified by cybercaster analysis and thousands of successful castings. This time of year, the ether gets twisted worse than any other. Call it the alignment of the heavens. Call it neutrino flux due to sunspot activity. Call it Shirley. But you don't want to be caught unprepared when Managlitch's reality becomes more unfocused than usual. Yes, the DORD is an arm of the City Council, but I think this is one of their functions the Underground gladly supports. You can find the DORD listing on any net, info tower, or data scry access. Now, if you really want to feel safe on Witchnight, I can recommend nothing louder than the public Euripides Zapnowski concert to be held in Catsun Park at sundown. He'll be playing seasonal classics such as Monster in My Kilt, Ghost in the Toaster, Night on Thunder Ridge, and Life Eater's Dance, plus several compositions of his own, all in his signature, deafening, nerve-wracking style. No one's ever explained it, but you rarely find clearer ether than you do around one of his concerts. So, if you think you can take it, show up early for one of the good spots on the lawn. No intoxicants, pets, weapons, or portable hololight shows are allowed, but do feel free to bring camp chairs, a water bottle, and isoactive earplugs. I might even swing by. I'd love to get Rip Zap's autograph if he's signing. The show is free to attend thanks to support from the Swiftstorm Foundation, and there will be download keys and t-shirts available for purchase at the merchandise stands. Speaking of both spellcasting and spectacles, we've got a doozy of an example right in the middle of downtown. The joint efforts of the Cybercasters Guild and the Constructors Guild have added an intentional wonder to Managlitch, the 120-story Renneker Overlook. Completed just a few weeks ago, this massive building is intended to be the new centerpiece of the city's busy downtown scene. The City Council and the Palace jointly opened the stupendous inverted pyramid for occupation and commerce this week, holding a solemn yet self-satisfied ceremony attended by the Princess, the Interim High Minister, the Prime Cybercaster, and many more of the city's luminaries. Beneath the rock-steady suspended building, the guilds constructed a sculpture garden with fountains and statues and crystal abstractions intended to soothe and inspire. Now, most of the time, you can't see the reinforced aura beams that keep the overlook floating 50 meters from the ground, but with a little ceremonial enhancement, they scintillated and sparkled for this special occasion. Most interesting to us here at the Underground is the pedestrian entrance to the overlook. You see, there are no stairs, elevator, or even a winch to bring you up to the bottom floor. So how does one enter? Well, remember the General Lateman Avenue glitch from last day, Wayne? The one that caused a midtown street to abruptly become a coastal cliff? According to spokespersons from both guilds, they carefully studied that glitch while it existed, and with some research and experimentation, they were able to combine its effects with the technology that creates rune portals. The result? You walk into a carefully marked area on the plaza below, and before you know it, you're already stepping onto the armor crystal forming the bottom floor of the overlook. I can't deny it's a neat trick, though folks with sensitive stomachs may just want to take an air taxi to one of the landing stages. I tried the stepping circle, and I could have done without the invisible floor over that 50-meter drop. Hey, your fuel efficiency may vary. Still, you have to admit the building's an engineering triumph, and absolutely beautiful lit up at night with Nibiron glowing ominously behind it. And besides a good portion of the Ministry of Order's offices, they've added a mall in the mid-levels with some truly high-end shopping. Keep the payment app on your Scryphone full of pit marks if you're gonna... Cohorts, I'm sorry for the interruption. I swear I can't get through a whole broadcast anymore without something coming up. But I've got an incoming connection from Avrela Singer. She was leading the team of cryptolinguists unraveling the mysterious inscriptions on Frederick Thurm's stone pyramid. Then she and her team suddenly disappeared. Okay. Yes. Miss Singer, are you all right?
We're mostly fine for now, but I don't know for how much longer.
Were you attacked? Is someone after you?
That's not the question, though your answer's yes. We're all in a lot of trouble. Not just my research team, but you too. You, the city. Quite possibly the whole planet are in danger of ceasing to exist.
Ceasing to...
Please don't interrupt. This is important, and we might not be secure even on this encrypted Z frequency. They have weapons I've never seen before, and I've examined the work of the Empire of Ash. We had top-level mana barriers around the offices, and the glowing orange beams of their weapons cut through those wards as though they were bath foam. Poor Tamron only slowed them down for minutes, and she was one of the best spellcasters outside the Cybercasters Guild. And she was augmented too, with registered licensed tech. None of that's important now. We know what the Ether Dominion was. We've pinpointed its exact location, and we know what happened to it.
You have? What did you find?
The Ether Dominion was a government ruling all of the planet Naima, and their central government was right here, on the coast of Kuristan. Right here, where Managlitch is. Glenn, this is the Ether Dominion.
I don't understand. They were here before the 7th Age? I mean, I know our history is pretty messed up by glitches, but...
No, you're not getting it. The Ether Dominion is right here, right now, where it should be. Their entire civilization circling glitched right out of existence, Glenn. They saw it coming. They tried to stop it. The reason those pyramids are so active in the ether, the reason they dampen down glitches, is they were meant to save the ether dominion from us happening. The dominion glitched out, and our entire existence, all 7 ages and probably before, replaced it.
So, then why have these pyramids suddenly returned? How could they threaten us by... Oh.
Someone doesn't want us to know this. Someone is after us right now to stop this research. I had to get on your broadcast. This way, no matter what happens to us now, you and your listeners will know. And there are a lot more pyramids out there. Tell Nickel and Weber...
Tell him what? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Is anyone still receiving? Oh, cohorts, this is terrible. Can you even imagine? We could all be gone in a moment, replaced by something else entirely. Or by nothing. Wiped from reality as though some cosmic being has simply changed the channel on an info tower. Or as if a moon our planets never had wasn't there one moment and abruptly loomed above us the next. Oh, cert. Okay, we need to find Ms. Singer and her people. We need to know what she knows and help her find out more. And for all our sakes, I want to know who is after her. What do they want, and where are they getting advanced weapons? Weapons even more powerful than Imperial creations. The only armament with that kind of power level I've seen recently is Artemis Sable's power sword. And come to think of it, Mistress Messier's no-capsule transbeam wand. Oh dear. It looks like I picked the wrong year to get out of bed in the mornings. No. Alright. Okay. A few broadcasts ago, I swore I wouldn't hide in the corner while things happened to my city. And now is not the time to start. I've got a lot of people to talk to, some favors to call in, and a team of researchers to find. As always, if you've got information, I will make it well worth your time to pass it along. And don't just keep your eyes open for my sake. I don't want to lose a single one of you to whatever the cert is going on out there. Okay, catch up with us again next open period when we'll broadcast by net, info tower, and data scry. This is Glenn 755 for Managlitch City Underground, shutting down Z frequency 2308. Remember, keep your aura clear and stay grounded. The voice of Managlitch City Underground today was Michael O'Brien as Glenn 755. Maya Kralovna voiced Princess Swiftstorm as our narrator. April Walters performed Avrela Singer. Episode 15, Cryptorunners, was written by Michael O'Brien and script edited by Maya Kralovna. Our theme music is Crime of the Century by Consortium 499 on the web at reverbnation.com/Consortium 499. All other content is copyright 2015, Glitch City Media. Visit our website at managlitch.com for more information about the city and links to our podcast archives. If you have questions about the world of Managlitch City, email them to glenn755@managlitch.com or leave them as comments on our website, and we may use them in a future episode. If you enjoyed this podcast, please consider leaving a positive review on iTunes. It helps.